welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my thoughts on video on this box right here. This is the Tarte Cue the Confetti Party Collection. I got my eyes on this because of the fact that it came with a blush, a set of eyeshadows, and a mascara. This retailed for about 59 Canadian. I did purchase it off the Tarte website, and of course I use Ebates. So if you guys have not yet signed up for Ebates, it's a cashback website. I have my referral code in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out. With that being said, I did get a few percent back from that, and apparently I accumulate enough points to get myself a 20% off coupon. So my whole purchase for my Tarte order was 20% off, so I guess I saved about a little bit more than $10 off of this. I was quite excited to get this because I was going on a short trip and I was like, oh, this is perfect. They all look like great travel size products. And honestly, I feel like this kit, the only thing that it's missing for my liking would be, I guess, a lippy of some sort, and whether it's a lip gloss, you know, lip paints, or their lip balms or whatnot, that would be nice. And of course, a eyeliner, preferably a liquid eyeliner. In my perspective, this is just my own opinion, that it would make this more of a more perfect kind of I guess box that I would have just gravitated towards. But I guess then that also means this might cost a little bit more, or these certain sizes would need to be more like travel friendly, like maybe like a sample size versus a full size, which personally I don't mind that. So they came out with this collection, I guess, to celebrate their 20th birthday, as it states at the back of the box. I really like the packaging. Let me show you guys. I've used it actually a few times, and I did bring it with me on my little getaway. So this is basically how it looks like. I love it. I purchased like this basically based on the colors, and these are all shades that I would wear from, like, you know, a morning look all the way to a night look, given that you get the really like a really dark shade that can give you like a, I guess, a smoky eye kind of look. And I just love these packaging. I mean, really, I think this was just a repackage of their mascara. This was like the Lights Camera Lashes that they, I guess, one of their best sellers off their line, so I really like that. And of course, this is just a blush that is called Birthday Babe. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. So one of their regular ones that right here. It looks really nice, doesn't it? And of course, the side that I'm covering is just basically a mirror, which I really think is a good size mirror to bring along. One thing that I guess this one missed out on, I feel like, is maybe a mirror, but of course, I also like this, and if you're already bringing all three things like this, you have a mirror in your blush. With that being said, I guess I want to show you guys some swatches. Prior to that, I guess I should give you guys some of my thoughts on these products individually. So I'm going to start off with the mascara, which honestly, it's a full-size mascara, so that's always a good thing. Like, you are paying $50-something for this box, close to $60, so you do expect some products to be full-size at the very least. Like, I'm not actually sure if the blush is actually full-size, because personally, I've owned like maybe one or two full-size ones, but I think this one is, because the travel size one is actually much smaller. With that being said, so this is just the regular one. Usually comes in the purple package. I've been liking it. There's really no complaints for this. Like, it does give me, like, it lengthens, it volumizes, it stays with the curl. So really, I have no complaints for this. And, you know, given the package, it's so pretty. It's sparkly too, right? Moving along to the blush. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a full-size one, but you know, don't get me wrong. I didn't look this up to make sure if it is or not. The shade actually looks really nice right here. I have tried it a few times, and I think it's just me. It's really probably just me. I'm gonna use my fingers and show you guys a swatch. It's just a bit too peachy for my liking. It's definitely buildable. It's one of those kinds of blushes. But I think it's a bit too peachy for me. I'm not sure. I did use it for a night out as well, and found that it's a little bit peachy for my skin tone, for my liking. So to me, it's really not a night out kind of shade that I would be using. But of course, with that being said, it's a beautiful color. It's more of a maybe a day look for me instead of more of a night look. Night look, I would love that more of like that pink kind of shade to give you that pop. And of course, at the same time, I would highlight certain areas of my face more than if I would during the day. So this is a nice size, and once again, love this, like this whole thing itself is really pretty. Moving right along to the eyeshadow. I believe this is more like full size because look how big these pods are. You know, don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong, but I love the fact that these are big enough for you to actually use for some time, right? With that being said, look how beautiful these shades are. I've always had really good payout in terms of all the eyeshadows that I've gotten from Tarte before, so that's why I didn't even bother, you know, swatching any of this and just like threw it into my little getaway and went with it. And I have to say, there has been a little bit of disappointment with this palette right here. So my thoughts were for this is super pigmented on the glitter ones. These two right here are matte. This shade is Wish, and that shade right here is Sparkle. Yeah, it's Sparkle, and these two shades right here, nope, not killing it at all. It's not as pigmented as I was hoping for it to be. I'm gonna swatch these for you guys anyways to show you guys how it actually looked. So this one right here is obviously more pigmented, so I'm gonna actually start off with the bottom. So this I thought would be really nice as a highlight shade underneath my brow bones. So it looks like there's a lot, but it goes on quite chunky. What I mean? Like it goes on quite chunky, quite matte and dry. Okay, moving along to this one shimmer right here. This one is called Celebrate, which is a really nice peachy kind of shade with sparkles, of course. It's more on the glitter side. Ooh, like look at that. Oh, I've been digging this one for sure. Okay, moving along to the one in the middle, and that is Present. This is like a darker shade that I like to put on the edges to kind of give that a bit of a contour shade. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, love it. Like I love that kind of brownish kind of shade, and I feel like it's workable and you can definitely move it around a little bit more. Moving along to basically Sparkles, which honestly is a weird name for this because it's such a matte color, it doesn't shimmer to me at all. And this one would be one of those like base colors that I put on. Yeah, not digging this one, that's for sure. It's very chunky, not a whole lot of pigmentation in there. I originally thought it could have been like the brush set I brought with me, and that's why I didn't pick it up as well. No, I tried it again at home and, you know, same issue. Okay, last one that I'm gonna swatch is this one right here, which is called Candles. I think these two shades, name-wise, should be switched around because definitely think this sparkles a little bit more than this one does. Okay. Oh, look how pigmented that is. Love it. So you guys can tell these shades that are on the back of my hands, it was just one swatch, not buildable or anything like that. You can tell which one's more chunky than the others, and ones that are more buttery, that glides on really nicely, and I have to say are the ones that are glittery. So yeah, slightly disappointed with these shades, but definitely you can tell there are some that are a bit more chunky, chalky chalky one I feel like is definitely this one for sure. Didn't do much for me when I applied it on. Definitely not much of a highlight shade, that's for sure. Overall, did I think all of this was worth it? Well, given the fact that if, you know, honestly, if you're gonna use all of these, I definitely think it's worth it. Definitely worth the money because these are all full size, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're definitely a lot bigger than what I'm used to purchasing from Tarte in the past. As you guys can tell on my channel, I do purchase a lot of Tarte products, and they're mostly travel size ones and not full size, so I can definitely speak for that. And then, but of course, this box is costed a little bit more than what I would normally pay for Tarte products, right? So with that being said, you know, I did pay about 40-ish, 40 something for all three of these full-size products. And, you know, when you average them out, they're like, what, 13 bucks a product, which isn't so bad for a full-size item if you actually enjoy using it all. And I guess with my experience, you know, the blush shade didn't exactly work out for me, and not all the shades in this eyeshadow palette worked out for me. But the mascara did, and I believe it probably cost more than $13, I think, off their website. So I guess if you divvy it up like that, I got a pretty good deal on the mascara, right? But of course, if the other two products didn't fully work out for me, then in my perspective, it wasn't so worth it. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this thoughts on video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up. I'll try to upload new videos, so make sure you are subscribed and turn on that little bell for notification. I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye!